Hey guys, welcome to another first few minutes video. This is where I check out the customer journey of a new user at a SaaS. And today I'm going to be looking at Hey Checkit, which according to the H1 is more than Web Vitals, a full website health plan for your site. Okay, so I can see there's a couple of CTAs here right at the top. So we've got Get Started or Let's Go. Okay, so let's click on the Get Started. Okay. It's kind of weird already because you've got this sort of landing page here and then click through here and it's just like a huge, there's no consistency with the follow through from the website, which has, you know, these color palette and a pretty cool logo here and then you click through here and it just looks like it's something completely different, a different site. So I'm guessing they're using some kind of template to sign up or something. But anyway, consistency is incredibly important to create confidence. So let's go with the name of the site. Actually, no, let's go with FFM, first few minutes. We'll go with the first few minutes. So welcome to the quest for the perfect website. Let's get started. Next step or skip this step. Well, I don't want to skip this step. Okay, I clicked on next step. Okay. It'd be nice to know how many of these steps I have. You know, is this going to be a long thing? Am I going to how many screens am I going to have to go through before I get there? So it'd be nice to know where I am in the sign up process because I still just see the same message here as I did on the first screen. So no indication. Okay, so we're in. So we've got a very simple dashboard. Nathan's team. Okay. So my first impressions here are I'm not completely sure what the difference is or why these are split out. So I've got my manage account, which is profile and log out, and then team settings and billing. I mean, for me that comes under account anyway. Billing, you know, subscription always comes under account. So it seems strange that would be stripped out. I would keep that in the same place. Anyway, so the only thing we can do here is go forward with the dashboard. So there's no help. I'm not offered any guidance as to what I'm supposed to do, as to what I'm supposed to click on or anything. I'm going to have to guess that I have to click on FFM. Which was the site name that I used. So I can see add new property CTA here and an add icon here. Okay. So I'm on the trial period. All it gives me are pricing plans. Doesn't tell me why it showed me this because I've no idea. I've clicked on plus here and it's just showing me pricing plans. So I've no idea why it's done that. Doesn't mean anything to me as a user. Okay, now, so again, I've clicked through on this and it just says to install. There's no explanation as to why I'm installing it. You might think it's obvious, and it might be obvious, but you can't expect people to know why am I copying this onto my website? You know, what is the purpose of it? These are things that you need to tell me, and you need to tell the customer. So I can see here the first few minutes prod, no idea what that means, production, but again, no help as to what that is. 27% performance, 65% accessibility, 93%, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So checks, install the Hey Checkit doc in order to get information. Again, I don't know what the Hey Checkit doc is. Okay, so I can see straight away what these feedback, what these pieces of information are, but again, if it's one thing here is if it's already showing me this data, Why do I need to install this on my website? What is this going to show me? What is it going to give me that this doesn't already give me? There's nothing clear. I think the big problem here is the lack of explanations. So look, I'm going to go ahead and install this on my site. Okay, so I have this published now on my site. Settings, copy property key, add dev URL. This allows a connection between the primary site and the site you're building out. Okay, so if I go back now and this has been copied, what's changed? If I go through and just check my site, check that the code is in there. Okay, I can see the code is in there, but there's nothing here to tell me that anything has changed. Still saying install the Checkit doc, which I still don't know what that is. Yeah, so I have no feedback whatsoever as to why I need to have installed that in the first place, and now I've installed it. What's changed? There's nothing for me to go on. So let's go elsewhere in the app. Team settings. Okay, so I can add a team member. That's quite clear. Let's try something here. Email doesn't even exist anymore, but okay, nice feedback there. I'm adding them as editor. Let's see if I get any kind of feedback here. Okay, that's great. So I know that it's a pending invitation. So that's good. That's nice to see. Oftentimes it's forgotten about and just goes and nothing happens. So that's great. Billing, we've already seen this, but now I'm actually choosing to go here. And switch teams. Okay, so it's a little confusing there because we've got switch teams, and now I'm taking here to add a new property. So is it a property or is it a team? Am I adding a team or am I adding a property? We need to be consistent there with our naming. Okay, so to add a new one, it's asking me to upgrade. Obviously, because I need more properties. And it looks like, okay, it defaults to yearly. I personally, and this is me personally now, I don't have data on this. I always feel it's a little fairer to default to monthly, just because sometimes mistakes are made. But of course, that's the choice of the individual. And then profile. Okay, so I can upload my image, update passwords, browser sessions, and delete account, and then log out. Okay, so I mean the initial data that I'm getting here from the sort of the health, the stats on the site, even though again there's a real lack of clarity. There's nothing to tell me what it is I'm supposed to be doing or why I'm supposed to be doing it. Why do I have to install that URL, that code? Sorry, if I already have this data, and once I have installed it, you know, I'm guessing it has something to do with this percentage of. But nothing is telling me how that will be affected by the code that I've installed. And in fact, I've installed it and nothing seems to have changed. So there definitely needs to be a lot more initial help, a lot more telling me why I'm doing things, what I have to do, a lot more feedback on actions I'm taking, and just general guidance overall, which can be really simply taken care of because it's a very simple app. So I think just some very basic instructions when you get started would make it so much easier to use, and I wouldn't feel like I was quite so lost. Anyway, so I hope that's been helpful. I'll be back with another video tomorrow looking at another SaaS, checking out the first few minutes of a customer's journey.